Hello and welcome to SudoKanard. One last video about the latest round of Sudoku Mahabharat with this puzzle by Clover. This is sum next to 9 Sudoku, so whenever you have such a number in the margin, it is the sum of all digits that surround the digit 9 in the corresponding column or in the corresponding row here. And the beauty of it all is this sequence from 1 to 9. All right, so 1 will be the only neighbor of 9, so we have 9 in one of those two cells with the 1 right next to it. Likewise, 2 will be the only neighbor of 9 in the corresponding row, and it will be surrounded by only, it will have 2 as its only neighbor, which means that we have either 9, 2 here and 9, 1 there, or 9, 1 here and 9, 2 there. And now this 3 is not the sole neighbor of 9. 9 will be sandwiched between a 1 and a 2 on this row. And we can see that 9 on this row, well, there is a 9 here, there is a 9 there, so the 9 on this row must be somewhere here. It's surrounded between 1 and 2, so 9 is here, surrounded by 1 and 2, and here it is also surrounded by 1 and 2. So those 3 clues are not fulfilled. And this 4 is not next to the 9 on the edge, so it will be, it means that 9 on this row will be surrounded by 3 and 1. So the only possibility is to have the 9 here surrounded by 3 and 1, which means that this is a 2, that's the 1, that's a 2, that's the 1. And now 1 can't appear here. That is a 2, that is a 9. And that is a 1, that is a 9. And this ambiguation has come, which is always nice. And now for this 3, we see that 9 won't be sandwiched between 1 and 2 in this column, so 9 will be on the edge with a 3 as its sole neighbor. In this column, 9 won't be here, so 9 will also be surrounded between 2 and 1. We can see that 2 will be somewhere around here. So there are a small number of places where 9 can go, but there's probably something. Yes. Sudoku tells me that this is a 9. Surrounded by 2 digits summing to 5. 1, 3, and 4 are not available for this cell, so this is a 2, that's a 3. This 5 is satisfied. Sudoku places a 9 somewhere in here, but 9 here with this 6 clue, 9 here would force this to be a 2, which is impossible. So 9 goes here. Those 2 cells sum to 6 without using the form. They must be 1 and 5. As I mentioned earlier, in this column, 9 will be sandwiched between 2 and 1. So this is 9, this is 2. Now this 9 must be sandwiched between 2 numbers summing to 7. They won't be 2 and 5, they won't be 4 and 3, so they will be 1 and 6. There's a 6 here. 1, 6. Sudoku allow us to place a 9 here. Those 2 sum to 7, to 8, sorry, without using those digits, so they will be 1 and 7. So 7 here, 1 there. This 9 is surrounded by 2 digits summing to 9. They won't be 3 and 6, they won't be 4 and 5. They can still be 1, 8 or 2, 7. Actually, because of those, these are 1 and 8. Now this 9 here is surrounded not by 1 and 8, none by 2 and 7. It can still be 3 plus 6. It can still be 4 plus 5. And now the rest is basically Sudoku. So those two allow us to place a 2 here. With those 2s we can place a 2 there. This 7 goes here. Those are 4 and 5. There's a 4 here. Those are 8 and 6. There's a 6 here. Those are 3 and 6. There's a 3 here. Those 3s allow us to place a 3 here. Here we need 5, 8, and 3. Here we need 2, 4, 7. This 6 goes here. 6 and 6 here, so that's a 6. This column also needs an 8, which goes there. This digit, which is not here, is here on this column. It's not a 3, so that's a 4, which means that this 9 sum takes a 5 here. Now this is really Sudoku. Here we need 3 and 7, so 7, 3. This column needs a 4. Those are 7, 8. This row needs a 1, it's here. It disambiguates this pair. Here we need 3, 7, and 8. So this is 8. This is 7, this is 3. It disambiguates this pair. This row needs a 5 and 6. This box needs an 8. Here I need 6 and 7. There's already a 7 in this column. That's 4. Here I need 3, 5, and 7. Here I need 4 and 8. So this is 4. This is 8. This is 5. This is 3. This is 8. That's not 4. That's not 7. That's not 4. That's 7, 2, and 4. Here I need 2, 7, and 6. So 2 here, 6 here, 7 there. This column needs a 7. This column needs a 3. This column needs a 5. And that's it for this beautiful and really not that hard puzzle by Clover. Very elegant with this sequence from 1 to 9. And 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9, which is something that you can observe, that can witness in any box in a Sudoku grid. So this is it for this really beautiful set of puzzles from Sudoku Mahabharat by the crew of GAS Genuinely Approachable Sudoku. Not all puzzles in this round were genuinely approachable, but they were all very well put together, and it was a pleasure to present them to you. See you soon on SudoKanard.